Welcome back. Now, I hope you've been able to keep up with our ongoing update of the main bathroom. You've probably noticed that by now, like most of the things we're doing in this house, the basic layout of the bathroom hasn't really changed. We're just updating the key ingredients, which of course helps keep the price down. And tonight, it's the finishing touches.
Remember how we renovated the bathroom at the old 530 house? The finished effect was light and pretty with a colour scheme inspired by power shells. Well, it felt like a major step backwards when we moved into the new 530 house. Of course, the 70s gave us all sorts of good things like ABBA and shag pile carpet. But it also gave us bathrooms like this. Brown was the colour of the day in 100 different permutations. And when it wasn't brown, it was harvest gold. So you'd think when it came to redecorating that our colour consultant Louise Richardson would avoid brown like the plague. But you're not one to throw out the baby with the bathwater, are you, Louise?
No, I'm certainly not, Jeanette. And anyway, brown's back. Brown's hotter than ever. Everyone's using brown this year. Natural colours are in. It's got something to do with the approach of the millennium. We all want to feel comfortable and as if we're nesting somewhere. And I guess that's what we're doing in this bathroom. It's a very nesty sort of place, inspired by the shoreline and the coast.
It's a big bathroom, though, obviously. Has that kind of had any influence on the colours that you've chosen?
Well, yes, in the sense that I couldn't have done a dark colour like dark brown last year because it was a smaller bathroom. And it works really well in here because we've got the space to carry it.
Did you worry that it wouldn't work, though?
I always worry that my colours won't work, Jeanette. I'm always so relieved when I see that they have.
And what about the dado around the wall? That's working quite well, isn't it?
That's a ceramic dado from Hardware House, and it just does break it up quite nicely.
Now the dado, this bit here, connects the painted surface with the white tile board. And the colours, the brown and the white, give it a fresh look without being too clinical. So what are some of the other finishing touches, Louise?
Well, this colour, rich chocolate, by the way, from Wattle Taubman, sort of lent itself to having lots of earthy things with it. And it just so happened that this season farmers had lots of lovely earthy things. So we've got urns and we've got lovely candles and aromatherapy foot scrubs and bits and pieces, and this lovely mirror, which probably isn't really very shoreline-ish, but it's rather elegant.
And the pictures on the wall?
Well, you might be interested to know that they're not actually pictures. They're placemats from the Jason selection at Farmers.
What a good idea.
I know. I thought it was clever myself, and I've stuck plate hangers on the back, and there they are on the wall. And because they're laminated, I dare say they'll stand up to the damp.
Brilliant. Towels?
Towels from Farmers.
They're a good colour.
Latte. Yes, it's a beautiful colour, and it matches perfectly.
And our brown colour extends into the toilet, which remains separate from the bathroom. Louise, what's your favourite thing about this bathroom?
Well, as a busy mother in real life, I think it has to be that huge bath. I've just got visions of the parents of this household coming in here, away from the kids, with a bottle of wine, lighting the candles, and just sitting back and letting it all wash over them.
Is it straight there, Louise?
Just up on your right a bit.
Is it there?
Great.
Oh, hey. Yes, another fantastic room. One more that we can tick off our list.
And that's the bathroom sorted. Next week, we take a look at tools for Father's Day before moving on to renovating a child's bedroom. It's all go around here, I tell you. And with that, a look to tomorrow. Jeanette drops in on Team New Zealand to find out what life is like for the families of these hard-working sailors.
I'm very interested in it. I sail myself, and when it comes down to the racing, I like to watch every race. It helps our relationship, sort of understanding more how it all works.
And if we win in 2000, are you going to be lining up for the next one?
Oh, definitely, yeah. And I think it's the case for most of the guys are keen to just, you know, keep this thing here for hundreds of years, if that is the, obviously the plan.
Plus, don't forget that Dave Cull joins us with a brand new DIY segment tomorrow. And Joanna Paul's along too, with tips on how we can foster a love of learning in our youngsters. So we'll see you then. Bye night.